NorCal Sports TV's Central Valley tip-off set to begin the final game of the evening. It's the nightcap between the Enochs Eagles and the Patterson Tigers. Good evening, everybody. I'm Mario Ramos, along with my director and executive producer, Dion I. Also have cameramen Daniel Talavera and Avery Townsell. And on the production crew here at Atwater High School, the site of the third annual NCS TV Central Valley tip-off. We have a slight delay as we got some paperwork to tend to at the scorer's table. They're looking over the official book. So that's what's created a bit of a delay. We're going to have the announcements of the starting lineups. So we'll turn it over to the public address announcer to get the lineups for both squads. We got the starting lineups for both Patterson and Enochs. I don't have a 41 on my roster, so I'll have to check that at our next break. But you got Daly, Largo, Asadillo, Rosas out there with number 41 for Enochs, who wins the tip. The Eagles in the white jerseys, white with the black and gold trim. Team from Modesto taking on the Patterson Tigers, who are in the crimson uniforms, crimson with gray and white. It's a nice backdoor. Asadillo tried to slip it inside to Daly. Ball last touched by the Tigers. It'll stay down at this end. 2-3 zone look for Patterson. Coming out of bounds set. Clean look up top, off the mark for Asadillo. Ball bounces out of bounds. Last touch by a Tiger. Stay down here with Enochs. Try to get it inside. Pass picked off by Najee. Look at the speed to chase it down and then finish it at the other end. Some 1-2-1-1 pressure here for Patterson. Rosas cuts it across the green and gets it across half court. Little Hezzy gets him a step on Leica. Layup off the glass for two. Enochs picking up full court. Najee moves it across the timeline. Hudson gives off to Avalar. Avalar will fire and launches and knocks down a triple. Doug Avalar with the three-pointer. Rosas breaking down the press. Getting all the way down the court, and 41 gets it in for two. Again, I apologize. I got to get his name. It's not on our roster, so we'll catch it during the break. Give him his credit. Nice finish. Good job by Rosas to break the pressure. Turn that into easy deuce as Avalar steps into one. No one going to pick me up. Shoot, I'll launch. I'm sorry, that was Leica with the three-pointer. My apologies. Daniel Leica knocked down the three-pointer. Here he is getting it off the dribble handoff. Leica kicks it out to Najee. Najee splits the defense and gets all the way to the basket for his second field goal. 7 quick points here in the early opening 2 minutes for Patterson. Move it around to the corner. Here's an open look for Largo. Ball bounced around and back into the hands of Najee. Little in and out dribble, Euro, and he was hit on the way up. The foul's going to go against Daly. David Najee's going to shoot two. You see right there, Najee. A nice move, nice finish at the rim. Here he is again. See that in and out dribble? See the space that he gets? It looked like he's going to the left side. And all of a sudden he pops out of the right side of that defender. Knocks down the first free throw. 5 quick points now for David Najee. Just 2 minutes and 12 seconds into the game. Two of two allows Patterson to set up their press. Rosas over the top to Asadillo. There's Daly, mid-range jumper, knocks it down for two. Took out Coley, nice head fake, gets him a step. Strong finish at the basket. Amari Coley. We saw these guys last year here at the Central Valley tip-off. Patterson. They had a rough go of it, but you saw some potential, especially with Najee and Coley playing as juniors. They had pretty good ball games last year. No doubt the senior leadership that Coach Dwight Jones is looking for from his Tiger squad. Najee up ahead looking for Coley and overshot him. Out of bounds over to Enochs. Enochs coming into the game with a 2-1 record. They beat Chavez in their opener 47-42. Then lost to my alma mater, Riverbank, 52-48. A little Claus Road showdown between those two squads. They've defeated another local school in their area, the Johansson Vikings. There's a nice pull-up from 41. He's got 2 buckets. Enochs defeated Johansson 69-57. They have a 2-1 record. This Patterson squad playing their first game. He's got a leak-out pass up ahead. Rosas lost the handle. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Patterson. Take a look at the replay. Sweet pull-up jumper. Again, playing off 2 feet. It's not a bad thing, kids. They swing it out to the corner. Here's a good look. 3-ball corner pocket won't go. Avalar clears the board up ahead. Najee getting by all the Eagle defenders, but couldn't get the layup to go. Coley tries to power it up and in, and he was fouled, so Amari Coley will get 2 free throws. You can see Najee immediately going after his shoulder, grabbing his shoulder, so something not right there. He's trying to work it out. Roshan Baeza. So we got scoring buckets. Coley drops the first. Coley, 2 of 2. 4 points now for Coley. Lead back up to 5 for Patterson. And we got an offensive foul on Enochs on the inbound. Foul's going to go against Trent Asadillo. The referee called the offensive foul and then was going to head the other way, but it stays down at this end. So it'll be a baseline inbound for the Tigers with Hudson triggering and getting it back off a dribble handoff from Coley. He lost the handle, and Asadillo picks up the loose ball. He's got Rosas with him. Rosas goes right to the rack, rolls out. And the follow from Louis Dill won't go. Here come the Tigers. Coley, kick out 3, off the mark. Asadillo able to hang on to the. Rosas gets into the paint. Try to drop it off to Baeza. Here's a clean look for Asadillo. Baeza ends up with the loose ball. He's doubled, trying to get rid of it. 3-pointer won't go. Baeza with another offensive rebound. Gets it to go. Took a hit and won. Take a look at the replay. Baeza, nobody blocks him out, so he heads right to the basket. And he got taken out underneath there. So that's the foul. It's going to send Roshan Baeza to the free throw line. Foul goes against Darian Alvarado. And Baeza capitalizes on the free throw opportunity. Here's a clean look the other end. Justice Goins can't get it to drop. Strong take coming from Dill. Everything but the finish. And here comes Goins. Goins driving baseline, drops it off inside. Trevor Turner not ready to take it up. Instead, he got tied up by Baeza. Possession arrow is going to keep it down at this end. You can see Baeza getting his hands in there and tying up Turner before he's able to try to finish at the basket. Najee couldn't get it to go, and now he's wrapped up around Louis Dill, and that's going to be a foul. Najee trying to slip past the defender, just missed the bunny, and then picks up the foul. Now, you can't compound that. You already missed a shot. Don't make it worse. Get back, try to get a stop. Enochs trying to break this 1-2-1-1 pressure of Patterson, and we got a foul in the backcourt. Going to go against Justin Goins. Both teams with 3 fouls apiece. We mentioned throughout the broadcast, throughout the day, I should say, that the foul situation has changed this season. Bonus is now 5 team fouls per quarter, and it resets each quarter. And once a team is in the bonus, each team will shoot 2 free throws, no more 1-and-1 situations, as Dill has a clean look from the corner, couldn't get it to go. He just passed it off the backboard to himself and ran and finished it up for 2. And we are knotted up at 13 with 2:18 left to play at the NCS TV Central Valley tip-off. You see Dill with the off-the-backboard pass to himself, finishing for 2. Enochs ties it up on NorCal Sports TV. Alvarado inbound, gives it into Hudson. Pass deflected and stolen. And Asadillo with the finish, able to cash in that steal. And Enochs takes the lead at 15-13. Najee quickly going the other way. Layup's good for 2. Enochs took the lead, but it didn't last that long as Najee comes out and ties it up. And here come the Eagles the other way. Dill right into the defense. No call. Bodies flying everywhere. And one of them had the basketball. That's going to be a travel. There's a lot of bodies hitting the deck. And here comes Najee right into your screen. The finish for 2. This Patterson team playing their first game of the season. The roster might end up looking a little differently. Asadillo can't get the three-pointer, and Najee rips down the board. He's looking to run again, and he was bumped by Dill. It's now 14 fouls for Enoch, so the next one to put them over the limit. Again, Patterson's roster might look a little different as their football team season came to an end last night. Absolutely wonderful game, a bitter defeat for Patterson, losing by 1. As they kick it out in the corner to Alvarado. Some of those players might be coming out for basketball here shortly. As Asadillo with the offensive rebound and follow for 2. Eagles back out in front. Kick out on the wing to Brian Castaneda. Instead gets it into David Najee. High post area. Najee thought about the step back. Instead, he'll give a clean look to Alvarado. That one rolls off the front rim and into the hands of Louis Dill. Asadillo had 2 hands put on him by Trevin Turner. That's an easy foul call. Now both teams with 4 fouls apiece. Next one will put them in the bonus. With 1 minute 4 seconds left, Tyrell Cherry will check in. I mentioned the foul situation, and next foul will put either team in the bonus. And that'll reset to start the second quarter. So both teams will start the second quarter with 0 team fouls. Joseph Ponteras into the game, running point for the Eagles. They're running some motion flex offense. And here's Ponteras, unable to hit the midi. Ball's going to stay down here with Enochs. Coley's going to check in. Turner will check out. Again, 2-3 zone for Patterson. Off the baseline, out of bounds. You get Dill in the high post. Coley poked it away. Tigers looking to run. No numbers, so they'll pull it back out. Coley finds a gap, gets some space, gets all the way to the basket. He saw a seam and he hit it hard. Coley ties it up at 17. Justice Goins with the hand check call. As Coley with the strong take all the way to the rack, and we're going to get Joseph Ponteras shooting 2. Patterson over the limit. Free throw rolls around and out. Ponteras will get one more. Ponteras, 1 of 2. Enochs with a 1-point lead. Patterson has a chance to take the final shot. But we'll see if they do. Most teams end up putting something up. Now the coach is saying he wants the last shot. We'll see if that's what the Tigers indeed do as we got 10 seconds left. Here's Najee. Now starting to go to work. Skips it out. 3-ball corner pocket. Justice Goins brings the boom. Last second heave, well short, and Patterson will take a 2-point lead into the second quarter on the 3-ball from Justice Goins. Some butter cheese for P-Town as they lead Enochs 20-18 at the end of the first on NorCal Sports TV's Central Valley Tip-Off. Nice back and forth battle in the first quarter. See what the second quarter has in store between Enochs and Patterson. The final game of the 3rd annual Central Valley Tip-Off. Shout out to all the staff at Atwater High School putting on a phenomenal event full of great basketball as Miguel Quintana ties this one up at 20. It's a pretty good game here between these two squads. It seemed pretty evenly matched in Patterson and Enochs. Patterson in the CCC. And there's another 3-pointer out there for Justice Goins. He ended the first quarter with a 3, and he starts the second with the 3 for Patterson, who now leads by 3. Nice finish. Miguel Quintana says, hold up, I'm here in the second quarter, and I came to play. Coley taking a bunch of bodies in there, bouncing off of them, but the first one's going to get called for the foul. They're pinballing in there. Take a look at Quintana, left hand, tough finish over Coley. On the other end is Justice Goins. A little bit of a set shot, not getting up too much, but coach doesn't mind if it's going in the bucket. Here's Coley. Take a look at this. Boom, boom, boom. And a pinballing off some bodies. Dill picks up his second personal. This time Coley shoots over the top of him. Can't get it to go, and Hudson tapped it out of bounds over to Enochs. Najee checking out of the ball game here a minute into the second quarter. The squad up by 1. There's Baeza. Had a strong start to the game. Got a good look in there, good position. Couldn't get it to go. Hudson looking for Coley. Patterson trying to slip it inside to Coley. Good defense, good read by Isaac Pena. Pena now doubled. Gets it over to Silas Joe Hall. Nice cut. What a pass from Joseph Pontera to a cutting Isaac Pena for his first bucket. Great ball movement there by Enochs. And they go back up top. Hudson, sidestep. 3 was blocked, but he was fouled as well. Silas Jones got the shooter on the way up. It's going to be 3 free throws for Devin Hudson. Take a look at this give and go. Nice ball movement, whipping around the court. Never hit the ground. You get a layup out of it. It's good stuff. Hudson off to the right. We'll get 2 more. He's fouled on a 3-point attempt. Knocks down the second, ties it up. Now a chance to give Patterson the lead as Najee checks back into the ballgame. Take a look at Hudson. Being hit by Silas Johal. That's why he's at the line where he goes 2 of 3. His first 2 points of the game. And Tigers go back up in front. Back and forth we go. Monteris gets it out to Pena. Baeza was jumping up and down. He was open down low, but it's tough to make that pass when you got outstretched arms right in front of you. Rosas, foul line jumper. Hudson with the board. Hudson behind the back, gets in the paint, drops it off to Coley. Coley, a little hesitation, couldn't get it to go. Instead, Hudson behind the line, launches, back rim. Rebound pulled in by Najee. Try to hit Najee on the cut. Pass picked off by Baeza. Eagles looking to run. Pena waiting for some reinforcements. Now kicks it out on the wing to Rosas. Pick and roll. Baeza trying to drive the baseline. Good defense by Hudson. 12 on the shot clock. Ponteris wants a ball screen, and he gets it from Quintana. Pick and roll. Quintana rolling to the basket. Layup's good for 2. Great execution. Quintana now at 6 points. And Enochs back out in front. Najee looking for position down low. And Rosas is going to get called for the shove. I think Rosas thought that the foul was on Najee prior to that. Look at that pick and roll. Great job. Nice pocket pass from Ponteris to a cutting Quintana. And on the other end, Najee might have caught him with one. That's why Rosas was a little upset. And he still got that matchup. You can see it right there on your screen. Najee looking to post up on Rosas. Take advantage of the height mismatch. He's almost got a whole head on him. Back ready to go. You swing it opposite corner. 3-pointer for Leica won't go. He hit the first bucket of the game for Patterson. Pena tried to no-look inside for Keela Day, and Day wasn't ready for it. The no-look even fooled Day, so it goes out of bounds. Back over to P-Town. Najee high post, working against Rosas. Rosas sticking with them. And it's going to be an offensive foul. Najee thinks it's an and one, but the official called an offensive foul on David Najee. I think he called the off arm extended. I think he might have got away with that earlier on a call. This time, to no avail. The official was on that one. Gets him with the off arm. Rosas drawing the offensive foul. First foul of the quarter for Patterson. Enochs with 3. And now Patterson with 2 fouls. As Alvarado is going to pick up his first. And Patterson pressure, this time a 2-2-1 look. So a little different look here from the Tigers. They throw it in the middle, and Najee picks it off. 3-on-2 break for the Tigers. Kick out to Leica for 3. Buckets! Butter cheese from Daniel Leica on the kick out from Najee. And the Tigers go back out in front by 2. Rosas trying to bring it across the timeline. Gets it over to Asadillo. Skips it out to Pena. Pena, step back midi. Rebound by Day. And the shot won't count as Coach Craig Bernardi called the timeout. As soon as Day rebounded, he got a guy down past half court. I believe that's Rosas out there grabbing his ankle, so they'll check him out, and we'll check out our sponsors here on NorCal Sports TV and be back right after this. (28-26), Enochs with possession, trying to take the lead on the triple. It won't drop. Therefore, Ponteras. Day with the board. Baeza gets into the body of David Najee, who picks up his third foul. And Coach Dwight Jones explaining to him that you're leaning into him and bumping him. Coley is coming in to replace Najee. Najee trying to explain to his coach that he's sliding. Coach Jones telling him while you're sliding, you're bumping him with your chest, and that's what they're calling. Loose ball chased down by Pena. Now he's trapped in the corner. Pass batted out of bounds. Enochs will have it with 28 on the shot clock. Clean look for Asadillo. He splashes it down. Three-pointer for Trent Asadillo. He's got 7 points in the game. And now Enochs back out in front. The 7th lead change that we've had here in this quarter. Going back and forth is Hudson trying to change that and make it 8. So he'll head to the free throw line for 2. Asadillo, no hesitation. Rolls in a three-pointer. Hudson 2 of 3 at the stripe, the senior 6-foot guard. Gets the shooter's bounce. Now 3 of 4. We are tied up at 29. Two of 2 on that one for Devin Hudson. Now 4 of 5. Patterson back out in front. 8th lead change. Pena. And that's Joe Hall throwing it down inside to Day. Coley got a piece of it the first time. And the ball popped out the second time. Last touch by Patterson. It'll stay down here with Enochs. 20 on the shot clock. Take a look at Coley getting up. Swatting that one. He wanted another one. He's swimming out in the corner. Hudson able to keep his feet in bounds and come up with the steal. Looking to run. He goes right through a few Enochs Eagles, but had it batted out by Roshan Baeza. Oh, they're going to say that he lost it. So he just lost the handle, and ball's going to go over to Enochs. Pena's pass picked off by Coley. He read that one like a book, and then steamrolled to Pena, who ends up picking up the foul. Take a look at Coley coming right into Pena. Oh, my goodness. Hope he's okay. That's the 5th team foul for Enoch, so that's going to put them over the limit. And that's why Amari Coley will head to the free throw line. Tigers, as a team, 8 of 9 from the foul line. Of course, I jinxed that. Now 8 of 10. And Coley will have one more. And Patterson taking advantage of their trips at the free throw line for Enochs. They've only been there 3 times. They're 2 of 3. Coley gets 1 of 2. And some more pressure. Now Patterson retreats. Ponteras over to Pena. Playing 2-man game. Smooth it over. Baeza, no hesitation. He launches. Short for Alvarado to come in and pick up the rebound. 2 minutes left to play here in the first half. Hudson, a little hezzy. It's out to Goins. Goins got a couple three-pointers. Here's a kick out for Turner. Too strong. Up ahead. Baeza left wide open. Layup's good for two. Takes a hit from Alvarado. And one, Roshan Baeza. Baeza a chance to get into double figures if you could capitalize on this one right there. If you're Alvarado, you just got to let him go and pick up the 2 points. You're not going to block that shot. The only thing you can do is add to it. That's exactly what he did. And one opportunity for Roshan Baeza. Baeza stays perfect at the free throw line. 2 of 2. He's now in double figures with 10 points. And guess what? Another lead change. Enochs out in front. 9 times we traded leads in this quarter. Going back and forth between Patterson and Enochs. Hudson tried to slip it into Turner. Dangerous pass. Not sure how it got there. Tough screen. Freed up Alvarado. He can't get it to drop. Rebound pulled in by Dill. Pena being chased from behind. Now being pressured up top, and that's going to put Patterson over the limit as Turner got a little handsy, and Isaac Pena is going to head to the free throw line for 2. Senior point guard, shooting guard, Isaac Pena. Can't hit the first one because Baeza was standing inside the three-point line, so that's a violation on Enochs. Would have negated that free throw had it gone. So Pena will get one more. And gets that one to go. 2-point lead for the Eagles. Hudson being pressured by Pena. And Hudson might have got away with the carry. He's getting inside and taking a wild shot is Ryan Castaneda. Joe Hall to Baeza. Coach Bernardi wants the Eagles to pull it out, run some offense. Dill gets it down low to Day. Day pushed in the back, I think, by Turner. And so Keela Day is going to shoot 2. Turner's going to check out of the ball game. A substitution coming in for Patterson. I believe that's Jace Johnson. I could double check at halftime. End of the game for Patterson is Enochs gets 1 of 2 from Day. Lead is 3. 6.5 difference between shot and game clock here for the Tigers. As Coley's going to get it up top with 17 on the shot clock. Working against Baeza, coming off the Hudson screen. Now picked up by Rosas. Back out to Hudson. He'll launch. Short. Coley with the board. Shot clock turned off. 10 seconds, and Coley stepped out of bounds. Ball goes over to Enochs. Final 10 seconds of the first half. Here comes Rosas with his team up 3. Day gives it back to him on a fade screen. Now he spins, takes a tough floater. It won't go, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. A back and forth affair between Patterson and Enochs as the Eagles with the 3-point lead as we head to the break. We'll be back with the second half of play between Patterson and Enochs at the Central Valley Tip-Off on NorCal Sports TV coming up right after this break. NorCal Sports TV's Central Valley tip-off. Second half of Patterson and Enochs is what's been a pretty entertaining game here in the first half. We'll see what the second half has in store as Patterson with the crimson uniforms will inbound. Najee gets a step, gets to the basket. Now we have a chance to tie this one up 3 seconds into the second half. Najee taking the bump. Baeza getting the contact, and Najee capping off the three-point play, or trying to cap off the three-point play here at the free throw line. Trying to knock this one up at 34, and he does. 34 all as we start the third quarter. First possession for Enochs. There's Asadillo. Bounces it back out. Now gets it back. Looking to find some gaps in this Patterson zone. And they come up with the deflection as Leica has the steal. Najee, quick trigger on the three. Coley with the offensive rebound, kicks it out. Here's another three on the way for Avalar. Coley says, just keep shooting, guys. I'll grab whatever you put up there. Left that one short, and Avalar says, let me help you out. Kicks it out to Leica. Can't get it to go, and they are battling for the boards down here. Baeza, Coley just going at it, and Coley's going to get called for the hold. I'm not sure about that one. So one foul apiece as we get started. Here, this game turned physical to start the second half. It's the nightcap, the final game of the third annual Central Valley tip-off. We've had 9 varsity games so far. This is the 10th one of the weekend. Hudson tries to slip inside. Loose ball. And we got some confusion as to who touched it last. And they're going to say Patterson touched it last. The ball goes over to Enochs. Asadillo walks it across half court. Here's a three-pointer from Largo. Off the mark, ball bounced around into the hands of Hudson. Leica back to Hudson. Coley finds a seam, blocked by Day. Ball bounces into the hands of Najee, turns, puts it up, left it short, and Asadillo chases down the loose ball. I'm going to say Asadillo traveled and turns the ball back over to Patterson. Leica, the senior guard, will inbound in the corner. Day got a hand on that one. And now Avalar unable to keep it in bounds, so the deflection from Day causing some confusion, forcing the turnover from Patterson. That inbound spot in the corner, that's a tough angle to get in. You only really have one direction to throw it in, so it gives the defense an advantage. A guy like Day with those long arms, able to get a deflection. Cedillo, he knocked one down from that spot earlier in the game on the opposite side of the court. This time he's got a straightaway three on the other end. He's got 10 points, and the lead is 3 for Enochs. Coley spins back into trouble. And ball stolen and knocked away, but Day throws it right back over to Patterson. Nice crossover, and Najee with the finish. Quick step, right-hand layup, jumping off the right foot. As Day turns, fires the mid-range jumper, and Najee skies for the board. Here comes the one-man fast break. Instead, he's going to slow it down, waits for some reinforcements, and gets it back on the cut. What a give and go. Nice pass from Avalar. David Najee with a couple of buckets has Patterson out in front, 38-37. 5:25 left to play at the Central Valley tip-off on NorCal Sports TV. Check out David Najee getting to the rack. Special thank you to American Asphalt and NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, Straight 8 Sports, and all of our sponsors for helping us bring you coverage of the 3rd Annual Central Valley Tip-Off. It's been a whale of a day here at Atwater High School. You saw Stone Ridge defeat Madera South 78-43 in the first one, and Chowchilla got the better of Gustine 65-24, Ripon over Liberty 55-28, Downey and Sierra and OT with the Timberwolves winning 60-53, Golden Valley beating Bayer by 10, 45-35, and then Pittman got the best of Cornerstone Christian today, 55-43. Here we are in a 1-point game between Enochs and Patterson, 38-37 Tigers. Enochs with possession, trying to go back out in front. Day, good position down low, up and over Coley, can't get the bunny, and Coley clears the rebound. Avalar hits a cutting Najee again, getting past the defender. David Najee cannot be contained here to start the second half. He's got 17 in the ball game. Avalar got a deflection, but it ends up in the hands of Baeza. Had a hot start. Hudson with the deflection, tipped it out of bounds. Ball is going to stay with Enochs, 19 on the shot clock. Take a look at Najee. Nice cut, little swim move to get past the defender. Into the lane, good pass there from Avalar for the easy 2. That's a Dio. Trying to find some space in this 2-3 Patterson zone, almost like a 2-1-2 with Coley trying to take away that high post area. Asadio's floater won't go, shot clock expired, but at that time Najee already had possession. Officials let it go with Avalar, skipping it out to Coley. Coley gets a step on the baseline, goes right at Day. Good challenge, good contest. Now Eagles got numbers, and Dill all the way, but Keela Day with the nice little tap-in follow. Good job crashing the boards, not assuming that Dill was just going to make the layup. Keela Day, nice tip-in. It's a 1-point game. Coley looking for Hudson. Pass ends up getting there, but Hudson brings it back out. Leica, corner, bounces up and over the backboard, out of bounds. There's the replay of Keela Day coming in. Again, you can't assume. I'm not even sure Avalar knew what was going on. He's like, wait, what was that? Dill, nice head fake, one dribble, drop off pass, what a look. Nice ball fake. Great jab step by Louis Dill, got himself some space and dropped off a beautiful pass to Keela Day down low, swats that one right over to me. Nice block. Keela Day having a game. I'm not sure what the call was. Did they call? Oh, an offensive foul. It was called there on Avalar as he extended the arm there. But Day, he's coming to life here for the Eagles, who lead by 1. Quick trigger from Asadio. He saw something he liked. He was not going to hesitate. Third triple. This one coming from the wing for Trent Asadio, who's got 13. Eagles up 4. Najee, little head fake. Nearly lost the handle. It kicks it out to Cherry. And before the fade, we got a timeout taken by Dwight Jones. 21 on the shot clock when Patterson inbounds. Take a look at Trent Asadio. Butter cheese from the wing. And the Eagles lead Patterson 44-40 on NorCal Sports TV. 4-point lead for the Eagles, 21 seconds, on the shot clock for the Tigers. That one was tipped. Keela Day with another block shot. Nice reverse from Darian Alvarado. Tried to turn his left shoulder. He had nothing there. 2 Eagles on that side. Spins right. Comes underneath the hoop. Has got himself a reverse layup. Cuts the lead to 2 as they try to trap up top, and it forces a turnover. Good defensive adjustment there by Coach Dwight Jones. Take a look at Alvarado spinning away from the defense. Finding an opening, finding a reverse layup to cut the lead to 2. Now Patterson with the chance to tie or take the lead with the 3. It's been a good game right here. We got Hudson. Day again affecting the Patterson ball handlers. And there's another block shot from Enochs. This time it's Joseph Ponteras swatting that one away from Tyrell Cherry. Take a look at Ponteras. Says, Keela Day, you can do it, I can do it too. And here's a 3-pointer from Cherry, gets it to go. Some cherry butter cheese right there. A little different flavor of butter cheese, but seems like it fits in the fall. I'll take it. Kick out. 3-pointer. That's some more butter cheese. This time Joseph Ponteras with the answer. Back and forth we go. Najee over to Hudson. Cherry thought about it. He's guarded by Day out there. Hudson matched up by Ponteras. Najee, he's got 2 on him down there on the block. Cherry wanted to get it to Najee, but Day's kind of shading over that way. Here's a step back jumper for Coley, gets it to go. A 3-pointer for Amari Coley, and the Tigers back out in front. Cedillo gets it over to Ponteras. Minute left to play here in the third. Cedillo, 21 on the shot clock, trying to get the Eagles set up into some offense. There's a pretty good look. Ponteras thought he had that one knocked down. He's already walking back. Just off the back rim. Rebound goes to Coley. Here's Najee, high post. Little step back, little shake. Lost the handle. Cedillo, Ponteras, 2-on-1 break. Here's Cedillo, left hand off the glass. Layup's good for 2. What a game Cedillo's having. He's now got 15 as the Tigers coming quickly the other way. And Cherry with the answer. Breakneck pace here in Atwater between the Eagles and the Tigers. Tigers regain the lead, 50-49. Final seconds, shot clock turned off. Cedillo wanted the ball screen up top, goes away from it from Day, gets inside, floater over, Najee won't go, at the buzzer, the follow is good! And Enochs takes the lead into the fourth quarter. What a quarter from Trent Cedillo, and what a ball game. He's got 17, got the offensive rebound right there to put the Eagles up by 1, 51-40 as we head towards an exciting fourth quarter of play between Patterson and Enochs at the Central Valley Tip-Off on NCS TV. What a ball game we have going on here between Patterson and Enochs. Check out some of these plays. A nice layup there from Tyrell Cherry on the break. Right after Enochs answered with this little fast break. Pontero over to Cedillo, who is having a ball game. 17 points to lead the way for Enochs. There's Amari Cooley, a little step back jumper. Highlights galore. Lead changes going crazy out here between Enochs and Patterson. Let's see what's up with this fourth quarter. As the team with the 1-point lead, the Eagles, will have possession to start. Kick it out to Quintana. And now in the corner, Dill plays it up top to Pena. Quintana, baseline, floater, won't go. Rebound, Najee. And there's an errant pass just thrown out of bounds. Like Hudson thought he was going to be running up the court. Najee thought Hudson was going to be running up the court. Miscommunication results in a turnover. You got Silas Joe Hall, Isaac Pena, Keela Day, Louis Dill, and Miguel Quintana, the 5 for the Enochs Eagles. We'll set the lineup for Patterson when they gain possession. Here's Dill with it in the corner, 17 on the shot clock. Quintana looking for space in this Patterson zone. They run Dill short corner. Pena draws 2, now kicks it up top, 6 to shoot. Pena, step back, 3 on the shot clock, puts it up, hits the rim. Rebound goes into the hands of Tyrell Cherry, and we're going to have a loose ball foul. I think it's going to go against Louis Dill. And it does indeed go against Dill as you look at the replay. Hear them fighting for the floor. And Dill kind of with the takedown there gets the call. So for Patterson now we got Justice Goins checking in. You still have Najee. Oh, Najee's checking out. You got Hudson, Cherry, Coley. And also into the game for the first time is 44. I believe it's Frank Callum. Coley rips it through, gets to the baseline, puts the shoulder into the chest of Day, and gets it to go. Strong move for Amari Coley. Good patience inside. Coley with 12 in the ball game. The lead back over to Patterson. I lost count of how many lead changes we've had in this game. Way over double digits, probably approaching 20, as Louis Dill intended for Quintana. Pass off the mark, results in a turnover. Quintana will check out, and so will Pena. And they're not going to let Baeza check in because he didn't get all the way to the certain spot, and now that he touched it, they'll let him check back in. So Baeza, Asadillo, Joe Hall, Day, and Dill. Cherry behind the back, now gets it out to Coley. Coley, lane line drive, spins middle, and they're going to say he traveled. He picked up that pivot foot. And Coley not too happy with that call. We'll take a look at the replay. That was clean right there. And, you know, sometimes as players we miss shots, right? Make a turnover. Sometimes, you know, the officials might miss one as well, and it looked like that was the case. Looked like a good move there by Coley. You could see why he was so fired up on that. Corner 3 won't go. That's Asadillo. He's been the hot hand for Enochs. And here's Coley. Gets it out to Hudson. Screen and roll game. Hudson stops, and that one was blocked by Joe Hall. Good defense. Enochs looking to run. Dill's got it. Easy layup, good for 2. Nice fast break, turning that block shot into an easy bucket for Enochs, who's back out in front. Hudson, midi, off the glass, won't go. Callum with a nice rebound. Kicks it out. Cherry's got a running start. And, it's going to be an offensive foul. Asadillo stepping in front of that one. And Cherry picks it up. You be the judge. Like Asadillo kind of bailed out at the last second, but he gets the call. Enochs will have it up 1 with 5:20, or just under 5:20 left to play. Largo back into the game for the Eagles, as Avalar and Leka are getting ready to check into the game for the Tigers. Najee back in there as he picks up the loose ball, and he's looking to run. He's got Cherry with him, and he wanted to get it back. Cherry lost the handle. He was thinking about handing it back to Najee. I think everybody in the gym could hear Najee saying, back, 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 back. He wanted that one back from Cherry, who lost it out of bounds. Ball goes back over to Enochs. Coley's off on the sideline, but he's down on the ground trying to stretch out his legs, so hopefully he's okay. And Patterson playing their first game of record, trying to get themselves into game shape. Good scrimmage, you can practice as much as you want, but It hits different when it's a real ball game. We got a good one right here. 1 point lead, 8 on the shot clock. Eagles going to have to go to work. Largo with 5 to shoot. Gets to the elbow, drops it off to Asadillo. 1 on the clock, and they're going to say Asadillo threw the ball on the baseline, out of bounds over to Patterson. Trying to skip that pass along the baseline and hit the end line. Goes over to the Tigers, who are down 1. 4:20 left to play in the ballgame. Avalar creating space for a Najee screen. Now here's a re-screen. Avalar's got room. Layup won't go. And Dill slapped the backboard, and the Patterson coaching staff asking the officials for some help on that one. Baeza in the corner, back up top to Largo. Najee trying to pester the high post area. 16 to shoot. Asadillo will fire. Butter cheese! Trent Asadillo with his 4th three-pointer of the game. He's got a 20 spot, and the Eagles lead by 4. A 20-piece wing dinner for Trent Asadillo. Patterson needing a bucket. They go to this guy right here pretty often. When they do, Najee can't convert on that one, and Day with a strong board. Looking for Asadillo. Asadillo in the backcourt. They got to get it across, and now they do. Day over to Largo. Largo's going to pull this one back out and find Trent Asadillo. He's been the hot hand for Enochs. Under 3 to play. Oh, Asadillo might have had a look, but couldn't catch it cleanly. 10 on the clock. Day's got good position on Leica. Going to work, fades, fires, knocks it down. Nice shot from Keela Day using his height advantage. 9 points to push Enochs up ahead by 6. Timeout taken by Patterson. 2:42 left to play. Keela Day doing some work in the post. Little midi fall away has the Eagles up 58-52 on NorCal Sports TV's Central Valley tip-off. NorCal Sports TV's coverage of the Central Valley tip-off. We're finishing off with a good one here between Enochs and Patterson. The Eagles from Enochs lead this one 58-52. 2:42 left to play. Coley back out on the court along with Hudson, Leica, Avalar, and David Najee, as we got an offensive foul before the ball was passed in. I think it was called on 15. So Amari Coley picks up the foul. I'm going to say he pushed off, tried to get open. He gives the ball back over to Enochs, up 6. And Asadillo, the outlet man on the inbound. Avalar all up in his grill. There's the 5 count. And there it is right there. Right on cue. Doug Avalar forcing a defensive 5 count. It was Velcro to Asadillo. So Patterson gets the possession back. 2.5 left to work with. Down by 6 are the Tigers. Possession's coming at a premium down the stretch, and you can't do that. Turning the ball over 2-on-1. Here come the Eagles. Good hustle back, but Baeza gets it to go. And 1. Tough shot, tough finish. Hudson picks up the foul. Roshan Baeza with his 3rd and 1 opportunity. He's cashed in the other 3. And right there takes the hit. As you can see, the contact going right into our cameraman, Daniel Talavera. He's good. Looks to be okay. The base took the brunt of that one. Baeza can't capitalize. Dill with the strong rebound. Lowers his shoulder into Najee. That's got to be a strong shoulder because David Najee's a big boy, 6'2", 200. You'll see right here. Dill, kind of extends that arm. Good call. Good job by Najee. Draw the offensive foul. With the Tigers, we got a wet spot down there that they're trying to clean up. Tigers down 8, 60-52. Again, need to take advantage of these possessions. They clean up that spill on the court. Not spill, but the wet spot on the court. Looks like we're ready to go. Coley to inbound. Avalar left open. He's going to push it up the court. Joe Hall chases from behind. Avalar now picks up his dribble and gets it over to Leica. Najee guarded by Dill. Avalar, clean look from the wing. Banks it in. A big-time three for Avalar, and Coach Jones with a quick timeout. The 5-point game with 2 minutes remaining. See the kick out from Najee over to Avalar on the wing. Gets it to go off the window. And a big shot there for Patterson as they make it a 5-point game. And a 30-second timeout taken on the court, so we'll stick with you here on NorCal Sports TV and remind you that you could find us on our social media at NorCal Sports TV, Instagram, Facebook, and X is what they're calling it these days, where you can find NorCal Sports TV, and also on our website, NorCalSportsTV.com, but YouTube.com/NorCalSportsTV, where you're probably enjoying this fine broadcast. Great production crew, and Daniel, Dion, Avery, making it happen, and I just get to sit here and watch some basketball. It's good stuff. Good stuff. We got a good game brewing here. 5 points between the Eagles and the Tigers. The Enochs Eagles to inbound. Patterson showing some full court pressure on this possession. Enochs plays it in a day. They trap quickly, but Enochs able to reverse it. And Baeza brings it up the court. There's really no pressure. But now they got a trap. And Enochs going to be bailed out with a foul. It looked like Joe Hall lost his footing. But instead, they're going to call a foul on Leica. Yeah, Leica kind of got his arms wrapped around there. Well, it's going to be the 4th team foul for Patterson. Again, 5 puts you in the bonus. 2 team fouls for Enochs currently. Day hands off to Baeza. They try to double screen for Asadillo. He's got 20 points in the game, 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Asadillo goes left, up and over. Najee can't get it to go. Rebound over to Hudson. 5-point game. Here come the Tigers. Hudson all the way to the basket. Layup good for 2. 6 points now for Hudson. Cuts it to 3. A minute 20 left. Joe Hall trying to play it in. Pass batted into the hands of Dill. Dill going to get called for. Let's see if they give him the timeout or if he traveled. They're going to say he traveled, but Dill had shuffled his feet. You can see it right here, right there, but they're going to say the travel happened before that. See Coach Jones screaming for the call. We got a full timeout on the court. We'll take a quick break and come back. We got 1:14 left to play in a 3-point game.
much on that one either. Called on the inbound. Dude pushed off.
.114 left to play in a three-point ball game. Patterson and Enochs in a barn burner here to finish off the Central Valley tip-off. We've had 10 games this weekend. We might be saving the best for last. We had an overtime thriller earlier. But this one looks like it's coming down to the wire. Here's Asadillo, guarded by Avalar. Now being chased by Hudson. They're doubling him up top. Ball's loose and picked up by Coley. Tigers have it with the minute left to play. Coley, a little hesitation. Euro knocked out of bounds by Day. Good defensive play by Keela Day. Looked like Coley had a step. Day swatted down out of bounds. He had a couple big block shots. They get it outside. Leica for the tie. Butter cheese. We are knotted up at 60. And Hudson with some pressure in the backcourt forces a turnover, and Patterson has the opportunity to take the lead. You see Hudson just forcing a tough angle. Pass not being able to be made to Baeza as it goes out of bounds. As here we take a look at the three-pointer. They're trying to shade and take away the paint, and Day took one step too many towards the basket and left Daniel Leica open for his third three-pointer of the game. Huge shot as it knots it up at 60. As we take a look again at Hudson, just kind of making it tough for Joe Hall, who could run the baseline on that after a made shot. So he could have helped himself and made that pass a little easier. Again, Hudson, nice little path fake. See how he got Day to step inside just enough to open up Leica for his third three-pointer. It has us tied up at 60. What does Coach Jones have drawn up on that clipboard with this big-time baseline out-of-bounds play? Knotted up at 60. They play it up top to Cooley. Try to get it back to Hudson, and that's picked off by Baeza. Enochs has it. 10-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Asadillo, picked up by Hudson. Asadillo gets a step, floater over Najee, off the rim, Najee with the board. Shot clock turned off. Patterson could hold for the final shot. Najee walks it across half court. Gets it over to Hudson. Avalar kicks out. Leica thought about it, drives, and he's going to pull it out. Coach Jones calls a timeout with 13 and a half left to play. He wanted his squad to hold for the final shot, and he felt like maybe they were getting a little too aggressive in attacking the basket, and he wants to make sure that either they head out of here with the win or they head to overtime. He doesn't want to give Enochs another opportunity to take the lead. So what's in store on this play? As I believe they're going to inbound on the baseline. We'll see. It's going to be on the sideline is where they'll inbound. So Patterson will have it with 13 and a half left to play in a tie ball game. A big-time shot from Leica tied it up. And the Tigers able to get the stop as the floater from Asadillo was just short. So Patterson will have it on the sideline is Day, Dill, Baeza, Joe Hall, and Asadillo come out defensively for Enochs. It's Najee, Leica, Avalar, Coley, and Hudson. The five for Patterson, who drew up a baseline play, but they're going to have it on the sideline. So Coach Jones called that timeout, and the play is basically going to have to be turned around in a different direction. We got 13 and a half left to play. Here's Avalar. Brings it across half court. Hudson has it under 10 seconds. The crowd's counting it down. Avalar launches for the win. Won't go. Dill with the rebound. And we're heading to overtime. All knotted up at 60. Avalar had a look that would have put Patterson out in front. Couldn't get it to drop. So we'll head to the extra frame. 4 more minutes of basketball here at the Central Valley tip-off. We'll be back with the overtime period right after this break on NorCal Sports TV. Overtime period set to begin between Enochs and Patterson. What's been A great ball game. As Avalar gets it on the three-point line, steps inside and kicks it out. Here's Leica, who knotted it up at 60, left that one short, but Najee with the O board. Avalar wanted to pump it and shoot it. Now he gets it back, fires, butter cheese from the wing. Doug Avalar with his second three-pointer has the Tigers up 63-60 in the extra frame. Asadillo pressured in the backcourt, gets it out to Bieza. Bieza picks up his dribble. Largo looking for the tie, way off the mark, rebound Najee. Najee looking to push the pace, gets it out to Hudson. Coach Jones wants him to slow it down. Coley says, let me launch. Off the glass, gets it to go. Back-to-back threes to start the overtime frame for Patterson, and they lead by 6. Largo looked like got away with the push-off. Asadillo, skip pass to Bieza. Bieza puts it on the floor. Mid-range jumper, bounces around the rim and in. Big shot there for Bieza. He's got 14 in the game, cuts it to a 4-point margin. 2:40 left to play. Hand off to Najee. He gives it off to Leica. Avalar, he'll fire again. Yes, indeed! Doug Avalar with 2 triples in the extra frame. Patterson, uncanny from downtown in overtime. 69-62, Tigers over the Eagles. Asadillo gets the Eagles organized. High post today. Looking for Largo on the curl, nothing there. Hands off to Bieza. A little hesitation, sidestep jumper. Bieza with another big bucket. 16 in the game, keeps it a 5-point margin. Timeout taken by Enochs. 1:58 left to play. As we take a look at Avalar, butter cheese from the wing, has the Tigers out in front by 5 on NorCal Sports TV. Bieza with a little elbow jumper as well. As we'll head to a quick commercial and be right back with the final minute 58. 5-point ball game. Big shots for Rashawn Bieza. 2 buckets in overtime to keep the Eagles within striking distance. But Patterson making it rain from downtown. You have Amari Cooley splashing one in off the glass, but then Doug Avalar was kind of maybe a little upset that he missed a potential game winner at the end of regulation, because he has come out aggressive to start the overtime period, hunting shots and knocking them down. They got Day on him right now as they throw it over the top to Najee. He rips it away from Dill and goes right at Bieza for 2. David Najee with a strong take. He's got 19 in the ballgame. 7-point lead for Patterson. Pena pounding the dribble, looking for Day at the elbow. Day turns, spins, and puts it in. Akila Day with the buckets. Back to a 5-point game. Minute and a half left to play. Leica kicks it out to Najee. Coley straightaway 3 off the back rim. Day skies for the board. Pena looking to push. Kick out Dill. He'll launch. Won't go. Rebound Hudson. That would have been a big one. Avalar ahead of the timeline. Gets it back over to Hudson. Coach Jones wants Patterson to run some clock and get a good look. 20 on the shot clock as we're under a minute to play. Avalar trying to go to work on Day. Couple between the leg dribbles. Now skips it cross court. Leica launches. 3-pointer from the wing. Daniel Leica. 12 points all from downtown. Patterson in command, up by 8. Asadillo's 3-pointer off the mark. Najee clears the board. Bieza with the foul. That's going to be the 3rd team foul, so no free throws yet. Patterson will have to inbound still. Baeza picks up his second. The 3-ball, huge for Patterson here in overtime. They've hit 4 of them in the extra frame. And that's tough to stop. You're cashing in triples. You add in a Najee layup to go with it. Maybe some more free throws. Well, now it's the 3rd team foul. Now it'll be 4. So we still need one more foul as Leica lines up some butter cheese from the wing. So both teams now with 14 fouls apiece. So next one to put either squad over the limit. Enochs trying to do that. Patterson, no desire to put Enochs over the limit, as that foul from Dill will send Najee to the free throw line. Najee with 19. A chance to join the 20-point club. It's got one lone member in Trent Asadillo. Number 5 for Enochs. He's got 20. Got Najee with 19. The perfect 3 of 3 at the free throw line. Misses the first because I said something about it, so that's my fault, David. One more free throw for David. Najee rattles out, so he's going to stay at 19. Here's Asadillo trying to push it up. Enochs needs to work quick, down 8. Here's Pena, elbow jumper, won't go. Coley and Baeza fighting for the board. Baeza pulls it out, steps back behind the line. 3-pointer, bounces out into the hands of Najee. Final seconds will tick away. Patterson, 14-6 in the overtime period on the strength of 4 3-pointers. Pull out the 74-66 victory in NorCal Sports TV's Central Valley tip-off. A great way to cap off a fantastic day of basketball action with an overtime thriller between the Tigers and the Eagles. But in the end, too much Patterson as they walk out with the 74-66 victory in overtime. For our director and executive producer, Dion I, our cameraman, Avery Townsell, and Daniel Talavera, I'm Mario Ramos saying thank you for watching the Central Valley Tip-Off on NorCal Sports TV. We'll see you next year.